Hello people and welcome to Shifting Gears, and right now I am driving the 2021 Renault Kiger sub 4 meter compact SUV। ये गाड़ी जो है ऑलरेडी लॉन्च हो चुकी है। Prices start at rupees 5.45 lakh and the prices go all the way up to 9.55 lakhs। एक शोरूम आपको इस गाड़ी के साथ एक नेचुरली एस्पिरेटेड पेट्रोल मोटर मिलता है, जिसके साथ आपको एक मैनुअल या एक AMT गियरबॉक्स ऑप्शन दिया गया है। You can also buy the 1 liter turbo petrol engine, जिसके साथ आपको मैनुअल गियरबॉक्स मिल जाता है एंड यू ऑल्सो हैव अ CVT ऑटोमेटिक। आज हमारे साथ इस वीडियो में है इस रेनो काइगर का RXZ ट्रिम विद द टर्बो पेट्रोल इंजन एंड विद दिस मैनुअल स्टिक शिफ्ट गियरबॉक्स। इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं अबाउट द ड्राइविंग डायनामिक्स एंड आवर एक्सपीरियंस फ्रॉम बिहाइंड द स्टीयरिंग व्हील ऑफ दिस सब 4 मीटर कॉम्पैक्ट SUV। अभी सबसे पहली चीज जो आपने ध्यान में रखनी है वो ये है that the Nissan Magnite and the Renault Kiger, both of them share the mechanical bits, but the top hat is different। दोनों ही गाड़ियां दिखने में काफी अलग है, इंटीरियर्स में भी आपको काफी सारे बदलाव देखने मिलेंगे and on the outside they look drastically different, but the mechanical bits are shared। But Renault has an AMT gearbox option for the non-turbo petrol variant, while the Nissan Magnite doesn't get it, so that is an added feature, that added convenience that you get if you want to buy this particular car। अभी चलिए सबसे पहले स्पेसिफिकेशंस की बात कर लेते हैं। अगर आप ये रेनो की काइगर खरीदना चाहते हो, इसका ये जो टर्बो पेट्रोल वेरिएंट है जो आज हम चला रहे हैं, इसके साथ आपको 100 PS की इंजन मिल जाती है which also produces 160 न्यूटन मीटर्स ऑफ टॉर्क। अगर आप इसका CVT ऑप्शन खरीद लेते हो with this 1 liter turbo petrol engine that produces 100 PS of power but a lower 152 newton meters of torque।
In comparison, the non-turbocharged 1 liter 3-cylinder Energy Series engine produces 72 PS of power and 96 Newton meters of torque।
Now since we are driving this manual gearbox variant, सबसे पहले इस gear stick के बारे में बात कर लेते हैं। The gear stick I think should have been a little shorter. It is a little tall to my liking, क्योंकि ये जो tunnel console है, यहाँ पे जब आप अपना हाथ रेस्ट कर देते हो on this armrest, the gear stick is slightly on the higher side, so your hand has to move a little upward, so it has an incline this way when you want to use this stick shift. It is a finer detail, some people might notice it, some people might not really care about it, but I am just sharing it with you। Gear gauge जो है वो decently defined है, आप देख सकते हो, and you can very easily make these gear changes। ज्यादा नॉची भी नहीं है until and unless you are really pushing it hard, otherwise there is not going to be too much of a problem। अगर आप बहुत तेज भी चलाना चाहते हो इस गाड़ी को and if you are changing these gears in a hurry, फिर भी ज्यादा प्लास्टिकी आवाज आपको कैबिन में सुनाई नहीं देता है while making gear changes, so that is a job well done। अभी ये जो रेनो काइगर है, ये जो टर्बो पेट्रोल इंजन आज हम चला रहे हैं, this is a 3-cylinder motor by the way, so let me come to a standstill and now just listen to the engine, okay? I'm just going to keep quiet and I'm going to rev the motor, so give it a listen। This is how it sounds। Not that you are going to do this in your daily life, but there is a fair amount of engine noise that you can hear inside the cabin that is also noticeable when you are driving this car। तो NVH के डिपार्टमेंट में ये एक 3-cylinder engine होने के वजह से at a standstill आपको वो 3-cylinder बस थोड़ा बहुत फील होता है। If the doors are open, you can see the doors doing the typical 3-cylinder engine shakedowns। You can notice that subtle amount of vibration। And when you're driving this car, especially if you are on higher revs, आपको थोड़ी बहुत engine whine जो है cabin में सुनाई देती है। I think the cabin insulation could have been a little better, and then it would have just made your driving experience that much more stress-free from behind the wheel। But for an average Joe, for your average commutes, for your daily commutes, काम चलाने लायक है। There is nothing that is going to completely put you off or just make or break the deal। अभी जब मैं इस गाड़ी को चला रहा हूँ, I am driving it in normal mode। जब आप ये गाड़ी खरीद लोगे, आपको 3 ड्राइविंग मोड के ऑप्शंस मिल जाएंगे and you have this jog dial over here next to the gear stick। अभी जब आप इसे ट्विस्ट कर देते हो, you have eco, you have normal and you have sport। You have a total of 3 ड्राइविंग मोड्स। अब इन ड्राइविंग मोड्स की खासियत ये है that of course in eco mode your throttle response is going to be completely mellowed down। The car is going to try to deliver you the maximum amount of mileage स्पोर्ट मोड में आप पूरा पावर आउटपुट, पूरी टॉर्क आउटपुट एक्सप्लॉइट कर पाओगे. एंड नॉर्मल इज सेल्फ एक्सप्लेनेटरी. इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ गुड मिक्स ऑफ efficiency and sportiness and all the power that is on offer. But when you change these modes, इस गाड़ी में इसका जो स्टीयरिंग वेट है वो भी चेंज हो जाता है. So you do feel the heft changing when you switch between eco and sport drastically. So do give it a try अगर आप ये गाड़ी खरीदना चाहते हो. So of course जब आप गाड़ी तेज चला लेते हो, there is speed sensing variability on the steering wheel. तो स्टीयरिंग व्हील का जो हेफ्ट है वो स्पीड के हिसाब से भी चेंज जरूर होता है. बट ऑल्सो डिपेंडिंग ऑन द मोड दैट यू हैव सिलेक्टेड, यू कैन मेक आउट द डिफरेंस दैट यू फील व्हेन यू वांट टू गिव दिस Kiger some amount of steering input. Now I am going to come to a complete standstill and I am going to start driving in eco mode. By the way, जब आप मोड चेंज कर देते हो, इस गाड़ी में जो डिजिटल स्पीडोमीटर क्लस्टर दिया गया है वहां पे आपको अलग अलग थीम्स मिल जाते हैं. सो देयर इज अ डिफरेंट कलर एक्सेंट which helps you understand which mode you have selected, and also there is a different information set that you see on the speedometer cluster. So right now slotting it in first and just leaving the clutch pedal, and this Renault Kiger is crawling close to 10 to 15 kilometers per hour, but this is not a completely flat surface right now, so not really ideal. Right now when the surface has relatively flattened, the car is crawling close to 12 kilometers per hour. तो ये चीज आपको बम्पर टू बम्पर ट्रैफिक में काफी हेल्प करेगी. एंड ऑफ कोर्स यू आर गोइंग टू ड्राइव इट इन इको मोड ओनली व्हेन यू आर ड्राइविंग इट डेली, एंड इफ यू आर गोइंग टू कम्यूट विद दिस कार बिकॉज यू नीड दैट एफिशिएंसी, राइट? व्हेन यू आर ड्राइविंग इट इन इको मोड, थ्रॉटल रिस्पॉन्स जो है वो काफी दबा दबा सा फील होगा आपको. यू विल रियली हैव टू पुश द पेडल हार्ड टू मेक फास्ट प्रोग्रेस. आई वुड से दैट ड्राइव इट इन इको मोड जब आपके पास बहुत ज्यादा समय है कहीं पहुंचने के लिए, or if you really need a lot of efficiency. You can notice there are other journalists who are zooming past us while we are driving this car, while we are reviewing this car. Eco mode also gives you a good rev range, which you can notice on the speedometer cluster, which is going to be ideal for mileage. तो जब आप उस बैंड में इस गाड़ी को चला लोगे, the mileage is going to be superior, and you will just not feel that pinch on your wallet. अगर गाड़ी चलाते चलाते आप इको मोड से नॉर्मल मोड में स्विच कर लेते हो, या अगर आप स्पोर्ट मोड में स्विच कर लेते हो, इवन विद द राइट फुट, योर एक्सेलरेटर इनपुट स्टेइंग कांस्टेंट, you will feel the surge in power, you will feel the surge in torque delivery, and you will feel the surge in the car picking up pace. Right now I made a U-turn and I had kept it in second gear. There was some amount of vibration because this is a 3-cylinder motor, but it could still manage it. Right now I am in eco and I am keeping my right feet constant. Accelerator input जो है वो मैं steady रख रहा हूँ, and now I am going to switch to normal mode. Listen to the engine. You can make out the difference that it has started picking up pace, right? And now I'm going to switch to sport, and the throttle input is drastically different in each of these three modes. तो अगर आप ये गाड़ी खरीदना चाहते हो, अगर आपको ड्राइविंग मोड्स पसंद है, I think you will appreciate the package that Renault is offering to you with this Kiger. Now in sport mode, what I really like is that the steering wheel has a decent amount of heft. तो आपको स्टीयरिंग व्हील जो है वो ज्यादा लाइट नहीं लगेगा, उसकी वजह से ये गाड़ी आपको ज्यादा नर्वस फील नहीं होगी जब आप इसे हाईवे पे इस्तेमाल करते हो, when you are doing triple digit speeds. But the thing is that the steering feel and feedback is still not the best in class. It is an electronic power assisted steering wheel, और जब आप steering inputs दे देते हो, it is a little on the vague side. It could have felt a little bit more connected. Dynamics के department में this is not the most dynamically rich, this is not the most sorted setup that you can get. लेकिन जब भी आप ये गाड़ी corners में चला लेते हो, you can still manage to attack those corners, but you have to keep in mind that this is a light car, so respect the car's ability and then drive it accordingly. इस गाड़ी में जो सस्पेंशन सेटअप आपको दिया गया है, it does a decent job of soaking up the Indian terrain. When you are driving this car inside the city, आप देख लीजिए, स्पोर्ट मोड में भी यू टर्न मारते समय आपको ज्यादा दिक्कत नहीं होने वाली है. सो अगर आप सिटी में चला रहे हो, I would recommend that you stay in normal or eco mode so that the steering wheel feels light to operate. So that is also a finer detail that you should keep in mind. इस गाड़ी का जो सस्पेंशन सेटअप है, like I was mentioning, it keeps the car nicely balanced, and even in corners it doesn't sag too much, and the suspension setup does a decent job of helping the car maintain a decent line. But the thing is that the steering wheel just takes away the charm, just takes away that driving pleasure from you. I am now going to come to a complete standstill, and then I'm going to sprint hard with this Renault Kiger. Now just keep listening to the engine. I have engaged sport mode, slotting it in first, and in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Engine revs till 6500 rpm, and after that there is a very sharp rev limiter. And by the way, when you are driving this car in sport mode, आपको power और torque readout भी मिल जाता है in the speedometer cluster. So that is going to give you a good sense of how much throttle input you are giving to this sub 4 meter compact SUV. One more time, now I'm going to check the in-gear acceleration. I am in first gear and I am in sport mode. Full kick down. If the engine RPM is under 1500 and if you give it a kick down, it does take some amount of time for the turbo to spool up. But once the engine is in its meaty power band and in its ideal torque range, there is fast progress that you can manage with this Renault Kiger, and it will be exciting. So अगर आपको एक कॉम्पैक्ट गाड़ी चाहिए जो आपको शहरों में ही चलानी है primarily, this is very easy to manage. Even the turning radius is very short and all the operations are nice and light. Gear console जो है वो भी इस्तेमाल करने में काफी आसान है, and the clutch is also slightly on the lighter side. Clutch travel जो है वो भी ठीक ठाक है. You will not really have any problem. The only problem is that there is no dead pedal available in this Renault Kiger, so you can't really have enough space to rest your left foot when you are going out on those long highway drives. Over 2000 rpm, this engine has a very good punch, so there is good amount of mid-range that you get from this motor, and for this segment I think this engine and gearbox combination should keep the customers happy. इस गाड़ी के साथ जो ब्रेकिंग सेटअप आपको मिल रहा है, it is doing a decent job. I have no problems with the brakes, and you can tap it and bring the car in your control nicely. But if you really stomp on it, आपको थोड़े sharp ये brakes लग सकते हैं, but they are not completely over servoed. Check this out. When I stomp on it, there is some amount of nose dive which you notice, but it is not really uncomfortable. If you really stomp on the brakes like that, you are going to feel some amount of nosedive in almost every car in this particular segment. When you want to drive it fast, full kick down. Check this out. Right now I am in eco mode. The thing is that it is not going to be ideal to do this in eco mode because the engine mapping is going to be tuned more towards the efficiency side. So if you have to drive fast or if you want to make overtaking maneuvers, just switch to normal or sport. जब आप ये गाड़ी हाईवे पे चला लोगे, the thing that you should notice is that there is some amount of wind noise that creeps in from this windowsill area over here inside the cabin. There is not too much of tire noise that is heard inside the cabin, but there is some amount of engine whine. So NVH could have definitely been better. So guys, आप मुझे comments में ज़रूर बताइए what is your opinion about this Renault Kiger? Do you think this is a good looking car? Do you think this car is going to keep you happy from behind the wheel from whatever I have shared with you so far? Do you think this is a better pick over the Nissan Magnite? क्योंकि इस गाड़ी के नॉन टर्बो पेट्रोल वेरिएंट में आपको एक AMT gearbox option भी मिल जाता है. In this car with the petrol with a turbocharger, you can get a CVT, not an AMT. So that is going to be more convenient when you are going to drive it inside the city, because that CVT is going to offer you a seamless, jerk-free driving experience. Nissan के Magnite को एक 4-star crash test rating मिल चुकी है, And this car is sharing a lot with the Magnite, so I'm sure that the Renault Kiger will also get a very respectable crash test rating figure. लेकिन आप ऐसा मत सोचिए कि अगर आपकी गाड़ी क्रैश टेस्ट्स में अच्छा परफॉर्म कर लेती है, you can drive it in a rash way. You have to be sensible from behind the wheel. Just because the body shell is safe, just because the car can keep you safe, doesn't mean that you can be a fool behind the steering wheel. Always respect other road users and always respect your vehicle as well. Goodbye. See you soon in another video. Subscribe to the Shifting Gears channel if you haven't till now. Press the bell icon so that you are notified every time we upload a video. Enjoy the content that we bring to you and do keep giving us feedback. It helps us, understand your requirements as well.